A lot of vegetables can be cultivated in containers, including culturally important African vegetables such as water leaves, bitter leaves, garden eggs, and peppers. However, in order to successfully grow these vegetables in containers, you need to select the right container size and the right type of soil. In today's video, I will share with you the best container sizes that you need to use to successfully grow vegetables such as bitter leaves, water leaves, garden eggs, and peppers, and also the right type of soil to use. Hello tribe, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and to my garden. YAJE here, and I'm excited for today's video because I'm going to be answering a very important question, actually two questions. I'm going to share with you the types of containers in terms of the size of containers that you can use to grow vegetables like your bitter leaves, garden eggs, water leaves, and peppers, and also share with you the soil to use. You can grow a lot of vegetables in containers successfully, and you want to do that if you're limited by space, you live in maybe an apartment, or you just want something smaller to manage. You don't want all the dirty work that comes with gardening. Maybe you want clean yanga gardening. You can grow your vegetables successfully in containers, and it pays to just spend some time to research on the type of containers that you can use so that you get success. I did a video that I'm going to link up here and in the description box below on the different types of African vegetables that you can successfully grow in containers. So if you're interested, go ahead and check it out. Let's go around the garden and just look at some of the vegetables that I have in containers. Here is bitter leaves. I had 4 stems in this container right here. This is a grow bag. It's a fabric bag. I highly recommend this. And this size is a 10-gallon grow bag. So I was able to grow 4 stems of bitter leaves in this size. So this is 10 gallons. The size of the container that you select is going to depend on what you can afford, and it's going to depend on how many of the bitter leaves you want to put in there. I say that because I also have smaller bags over here. These are, I believe, 3-gallon bags, and I put bitter leaves in them as well, and they did well. I put 2 stems in the 3-gallon bags and they did well. This is February, which is in the middle of winter. That's why it looks like this. But the smaller the size of the container, something like bitter leaves would not last too long in there because it's going to form roots and it may not do well. So the size that I'm going to recommend for growing bitter leaves will be something like a 10-gallon container like this one. Okay, but anything from 5 gallons will do you just right. So 5 to 10 gallons or above will be good for growing bitter leaves. Over here I have peppers. I grew a lot of peppers last year in these containers. Again, these are grow bags, and the size here is a 5-gallon container. So peppers will do well in anything from 5 gallons. In fact, it can even do well in 3 gallons containers, but I would recommend 5 gallons and above for growing peppers if you want to get healthy peppers. Again, if you cannot get the 5-gallon size, that is fine, go with 3, but 5 gallons, 10 gallons will be perfect. Anything from 5 gallons will be perfect for growing peppers. Let me show you what I have over here. These are my buckets. I didn't have to spend money. Whenever I go for a walk and I find people throwing away these cat litter containers, I bring them home And I'm gonna use this for planting either peppers. I used them last year for peppers. You can also use these for things like garden eggs. So I bring the bucket home, and then you'll see I put a couple of holes in the bottom, fill it with soil, and you can grow things like garden eggs, even bitter leaves, peppers in these containers. This is about a 5-gallon, I believe. So yeah. This here is a styrofoam box, and this is perfect for growing something like water leaves. For water leaves, you want something that is broad because you need a lot of vegetables in here. So it's broad and also deep, but not too deep. So think about a basin. Just think outside of the box. Look around. Any container that you find that is broad like this, wider than it is deep, will be perfect for growing things like water leaves. The other important factor when doing container gardening is the type of soil. Container gardening is slightly different from cultivating your vegetables in a raised bed or directly in ground, because you have a limited amount of soil contained in a vessel. The type of soil is going to contribute to the success of growing vegetables, including the water leaf, bitter leaf, garden eggs, and peppers in containers. The soil selection should be one that is going to provide good moisture retention and good drainage. And that type of soil, they sell it in stores, garden supply stores, and they are known as potting mixed soil. So when you go to buy soil for container gardening, be sure that you are getting potting mixed soil, because it is formulated for proper drainage and proper moisture retention. So this is how the potting mix soil might look like. It's going to say potting mix on the label. So you can see it protects against over and under watering, and it's moisture control. You don't have to get the Miracle Grow brand. You can get any brand. This one I got from Sam's Club because it's more affordable there. I'll show you. Let's see how it looks like. Again, you can get any brand. It doesn't have to be Miracle Grow. So this is your potting mix soil. Let's see, it's not very compact. It's formulated for container gardening. So as a recap, you can grow a lot of African vegetables like water leaves, bitter leaves, garden eggs, and peppers successfully in containers. Just select the right container size. For things like bitter leaves, garden eggs, and peppers, I am going to recommend a container size of a minimum of 5 gallons. You can go as low as 3 gallons for things like peppers, but your vegetables might not do very well. So a minimum of 5 gallons. The bigger the container, generally, the better, because you're going to get more soil and you're going to get more nutrients for your plants. As far as the soil goes, if you are growing vegetables in containers, especially as a beginner, you don't know what to do, just go to a garden supply store at your local Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, their garden center, and buy potting mixed soil. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you consider growing a garden, growing vegetables in containers. And if you would like to learn more about these culturally important African vegetables, how to grow them, process them, cook them, and just how to live a healthy lifestyle in general, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Please do not head out without giving the video a thumbs up,